It's 9 p.m. in Austin, Texas. All amateur radio traffic, please stand by. The Oak Hill Friday Night Trivia Net is about to begin. If there's any emergency or priority traffic, please come with your name and call sign now. Nothing heard. All right, well, you know what's going on. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. Tonight's Trivia Net will be a hybrid net using both the N5OAK and KA5D repeater systems, as well as an online trivia game. We currently have the bingo machine turned on, but we'll be shutting that down soon enough. To check into tonight's Trivia Net, all you'll need is a smartphone, tablet, or any computer with a web browser. I'll give you a few seconds to run to your computer or grab your device before I tell you where to go. And while you're doing that, just a reminder to see all the frequencies the Friday Night Trivia Net is transmitting over, visit n5oak.org and ka5d.com. For club members, we have our very own Friday Night Trivia Net channel in the Discord. To swing by and join the fellows hanging out there. We got Scott, KI5OBD, hanging out with us in all of his beautiful lit-up chair glory on the video. Dude, I love that thing. All right, now that you have your device, open a web browser, go to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name. If your XYL or kids would like to play along, just sign them in from their device. This also applies to all of you that are still studying for your license. If you can hear my voice, you are welcome to play, and we would love to see you in the game tonight. Tonight's trivia game will be divided into 4 rounds. Every round contains 10 questions worth 100 points each. Tonight's topics are extremely random. Round 1 is all about Sonic the Hedgehog. Round 2 is all about turning 25 in 2022. Round 3 is our cannabis round. It's all about 420, and it's also an honor that we just passed 420 members. So thanks to y'all for making that happen. And then round 4 is hot, hot, hot. So don't get your fingers burned. After each round, we'll have a short intermission to aid in drink refills and take care of all bodily functions. As always, questions, comments, and friendly taunting are always welcome during the game, as this is meant to be kind of a fun thing as well as a trivia net. At the conclusion of tonight's trivia game, everyone will get sent home in style by our final elimination round. One wrong answer and you will be officially done for the night, so make sure to pace yourself on those adult beverages. With all that said, we're going to see if anyone has questions before we get tonight's trivia net underway. If you do, please come with your name and call sign now. All right, we're not hearing anything, so let's go ahead and shut down the bingo. Looks like we got Kent in the number 1 spot. We got Ben in number 2. Leslie's in the 3rd spot, and then Philip is 4th, and Trina is 5th. All right, well, we are going to officially get everybody moved over into the Friday Night Trivia Net, and while we do that, it's only going to ask you one more time, for those of you that are playing bingo, you only have to sign in one more time. Just make it look like your call sign and the name over there on the right. We would certainly appreciate it. And once again, if you'd like to play along tonight, you can join the game at any time. You don't have to wait for a round to be over. Just open a web browser on your smartphone, tablet, or computer and go to n5oak.org. Click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. And of course, every week we gave away amazing door prizes. For those of you that check in on time, tonight's prize is a free membership to the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Let's spin the wheel and see who the big winners will be tonight. And congratulations to all our lucky winners. After the game tonight, head over to n5oak.org and sign up to become a member. We have the welcome team standing by waiting to approve your complimentary membership as well as request to join the Discord community. For those of you who are new and haven't checked into the TriviaNet before, we're going to run through a practice question real quick, so don't worry. You'll get to see how the game works before we get started. Questions will be read over the repeater and displayed on your device. Once the question has been read aloud, the answers will appear. All players will have 15 seconds to make a choice, but the longer it takes to choose an answer, the fewer points you will get. Also, remember to choose wisely, as you only get one shot to answer the question. Once the timer runs out, the correct answer will be revealed, as well as what everyone else thought it was. For those of you that like to keep up with your score, it's the number located at the top left of your screen, and it will always be available during gameplay. Now that everyone understands how the game works, let's see who has checked into the net so far tonight. All right, so far it looks like we got 14 players. We got Sammy, N5TXR, all the way from Hipsterville. We got Scott, KI5OBD. He's in from Kyle, as well as Cindy and Ed. Welcome, Cindy and Ed. I don't know if y'all have a call sign, but if you do, we'll get it in there soon enough. We have Maria and Ernesto, KI5SYX and KI5PZ in. They're over in East Austin. We got Kent, KI5RBT, as well as Ben. They're hanging out in Pflugerville. We got Steve, KI5UKF. Welcome, Steve, to the club and to the TriviaNet. He's hanging out with us from Dripping Springs. We got Trina and Doug hanging out in Austin. We got Leonard and Leslie, KI5NLC. They're hanging out in Kyle. We got Philip, AC5G, hanging out in Austin. And we have another Steve, KI5HWD. He's hanging out in LH. I guess that's, I'm not really sure where that is. Oh, look, and we got Bill, N5SMO. He's hanging out. Oh, look, and we got Nick and Leanne, NM5NU. They're in New Mexico, and they're related to the KI5NLC people, so they're good folks as well. All right, well, check it out. We got 14 people hanging out so far, but, you can always check in at any time, so don't feel frightened. You can make it happen. All right, one last time. If anybody has any questions, please come with your name and call signs now. Well, we got nothing heard, so we're going to move everybody over into official round number 1, which is all about Sonic the Hedgehog. Hopefully this has enough questions about the Hedgehog to make Sammy happy, but then again, you never know. So we will see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands on your brothers. The Friday night TriviaNet will begin in T-minus 10 seconds. Sega, the company that created Sonic the Hedgehog, is actually an abbreviation for this. All right, well, Sensory Games seems to be the #1 answer. Semiconductor Gallery coming in second. Nobody picked on Sequential Gadgets or Service Games. So let's see, 69%, are y'all correct? No, nobody picked the right one. The correct answer is service game. Originally known as Standard Games, the company was founded in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1940 to provide coin-operated amusement machines for the U.S. military bases. They relocated to Japan in the 1950s following a government crackdown on slot machines and changed the name to Service Games. Who would have thunk it? Obviously nobody. All right, question number 2. Which character served as Sega's mascot prior to Sonic but never gained traction with American audiences? Well, all the buttons got pushed on this one. We had a tie for first and second with Bonk the Caveman and Wonder Boy. Then we got Kid Icarus coming in third and Alex Kidd coming in fourth. So which one of these was Sega's mascot before Sonic? It was Alex Kidd. Alex Kidd was the correct answer. We only got 2 people that got that one. One of those was Steve, KI5AHWD, and the other one was Leonard, KI5NLC. Let's go talk to Leonard, KI5NLC. Man, did you know this? Are you a Sonic fan, or were you just guessing over there?
You know, Rusty, I'm a Sonic fan, but this kind of predates me a little bit. I don't think I ever played it on the Sega system, so this one was a complete guess on my side, so I'm one up on everybody in the house right now. KI5NLC.
Ooh, burn for Leslie. Check that out. Yeah, so Alex Kidd hadn't appeared in his own game since 1990 until the 2021 remaster of his very first game, Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. All right, let's go chat with Steve, KI5HWD. Steve, are you a Sonic fan? Did you know this one, man? All right, well, Steve must be getting a drink. Let's head over to question number 3. In which Sega arcade racer did Sonic the Hedgehog appear in as an air freshener 3 months before the release of the first Sonic game? I didn't realize he showed up as an air freshener. All right, let's see what y'all think. Looking like Daytona, USA was the number 1 answer. Virtua Racing coming in second, Rad Mobile coming in third, and nobody picked Outrun. So let's see. Where was Sonic, the air freshener? It was Rad Mobile. Rad Mobile. So Sega allowed their AM3 division to put Sonic in Rad Mobile to get characters likeness out in the public before releasing the official Sonic the Hedgehog game. All right, well, let's see. Oh, look at that. That was the KI5 RBT team. Both Ben and Kent got that one, as well as Dave, KI5STT. Welcome back to the game, Dave. Question number 4. Sonic's iconic red shoes are a part modeled after Michael Jackson's boots from the album cover for this album. All right, y'all are thinking bad is the answer. Thriller coming in second, Dangerous third, and Off the Wall fourth. So what were his boots designed after? It was bad. That was it. According to Sonic's character designer, Naoto Oshima, the buckle came from Michael Jackson's boots from the 1987 Bad, and the red and white color schemes comes from Santa Claus. Who would have thought that? All right, question number 5, and halfway through round number 1, Dr. Eggman, the villain in the Japanese release of Sonic the Hedgehog, had his name changed to this for the game's U.S. release. Well, none of y'all picked on Dr. Robo Man for some reason. Number one answer was Dr. Robotnik, followed by Dr. Roboto and Dr. Roboegg. So let's see, which one is it? Dr. Robotnik is it. 53% of you were correct. The name was changed by Sega of America to Dr. Robotnik for seemingly unknown reasons. With the release of Sonic Adventure in 1999, Sega officially renamed him Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotic, now referred to him only as Dr. Eggman. All right, well, that is halfway through round number one. Let's fire up the scoreboard, see how we're doing. Kent, KI5RBT's coming in first spot. Leonard, KI5NLC in second. Oh, and Leslie is in third. Way to go. All right, well, while y'all are looking at that, we got to let everybody know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, and you can be hanging out with us. We got 15 people hanging out with us online. This is Sammy's favorite time of the game. It's time to bet your points, so you can get rid of all those points if you want. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. All right, here we go. What is Sonic the Hedgehog's twin-tailed flying fox sidekick Tails actually named? Our actual name. How about that? Well, it is looking like Fox McCloud is the number one answer. We got a tie for second and third with Crazy Red, Miles per Hour, and then Gideon Gray coming in fourth. So let's see. I don't remember. I played Sonic back on the Sega Genesis, so I don't remember the sidekick. But sidekick's name was Miles per Hour. Miles Tails Prower name is a pun on the phrase miles per hour. Oh, there you go. Continuing to convey the speed of the game, he is based on a kitsune, a feature from Japanese folklore that can grow multiple tails. All right, well, let's see how that did for everybody. Looks like, it did well for Kent and Ben. Ben is now in second place. Way to go, man. And Steve, KI5HWD, is in third. All right. Leonard and Leslie, that one got you. That one got both of you. Let's see, where are you? Oh, Leonard's down in 10th place. And Leslie's in 4th place. Way to go, Leslie. All right. Question number 7. In 1990s television commercials, the Sega Genesis was touted as being the fast enough to run Sonic the Hedgehog quick animations because of this processing. What was it? Sounds like a bunch of marketing wank to me. Let's see what y'all think. 36% said Blast. Ultra coming in second, Lightning coming in third, and Swift all the way at the end. So what kind of processing was fast enough to run Sonic the Hedgehog? It was Blast processing. Blast processing, was a marketing phrase that Sega created to convince consumers that Genesis was faster than its competitor, the Super Nintendo. Ultimately, it was rebuffed by Nintendo and ended up becoming something of a cautionary tale about believing marketing speak. Oh, check it out. I was right. I totally hadn't read that. So, yeah, it was totally marketing wank. Okay. Oh, Ben's talking some crap about how easy this is. All right. Well, so let's see. Where is he? Oh, he's still in second spot. All right. Well, you can continue your crap talking, man. But we got to see how the rest of this thing goes. Question number 8. What comedic performers voiced Sonic the 2020 live-action film Sonic the Hedgehog? All right, Ben, you got to get this one right. All right, let's see what you think. 43% said Ben Schwartz. We got a tie for Bill Hader and Dane Cook for second and third. And nobody picked on Thomas. Good old Thomas Middleditch. What a horrible name. All right, let's see what it is. Ben Schwartz is correct, and in looking, Ben KI5RBT got that one right as well. All right, man. Well, in this one, question number 9. In the video game universe, what is the name of Sonic the Hedgehog's home planet? Number 1 answer on the board is Mobius, followed by Terragosa 6, Freedom coming in third, and Earth fourth. So, in the video game universe, what is the name of Sonic the Hedgehog's home planet? It is Mobius. That is correct. And let's see, Ben. Oh, Ben got that one wrong. Ben picked Terragosa 6. I thought you knew all this stuff, Ben. Let's see, what about Kent? Did Kent get this one? Kent got that one right. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what after this question, how that does. Question number 10, Knuckles, Sonic's best frenemy, is a, how do you say this, an Unkida, egg-laying mammals known by the scientific term blank. All right, there is a three-way tie, check this out, between monotremes, paratremes, and zonotremes, and anatremes is coming in fourth. So what is the scientific term for this little egg-laying thing? It is monotremes. Let's see, did Ben get that one? Ben, are you there? Ben, oh, Ben and Kent got that right. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to add up the scores and see where Ben falls in the game. Oh, check it out. We got Kent, KI5RBT coming in first. We got Steve, KI5HWD in second. And old Benny Boy, KI5RBT is in third spot. All right, let's go chat with Kent, KI5RBT. You took Ben to the cleaners, man.
Yeah, as I said, my guessing is sometimes better than his knowledge, but he's got a pretty bad cold tonight. I'm not sure if I want to let him hold my microphone. So, KI5RBT.
Oh, Ben, you gotta come talk to us. Just make sure that you sneeze all snottily on the mic. Make Dad proud. All right, Steve, KI5HWD in second place. Which one's got you? You got half of these things right. All right, well, it looks like Steve is receive only tonight. So let's see if old Benny Boy wants to come and talk some poop about getting in third place on this easy Sonic round.
I don't really know.
All right, well, I'm going to take that as an answer either way you put it. Well, we are going to take our first quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, and you can be hanging out with us. We're going to fire up round one intermission. If you have any questions or concerns, please come with your name and call sign now.
N5TXR.
Yes, sir, Mr. Sammy.
You see that I answered every question and only got one correct?
I see that, but the real question is, did betting your points help you?
When you double down on zero, it's still zero.
Well, I'll take that as a yes then.
You can get one correct until like one about his home planet, 9 or 10 or whatever. That was the only one. And that's the only one I happen to know. Should have got the one about the Sega name because we've had that before, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. There's been a couple of Sega rounds, and I wondered if they were reusing questions, but I couldn't remember.
Well, I was wondering if I was going to go 0 for 10, but I didn't. I went 1 for 10.
Yeah, I saw Steven, KI5KAT, he was on the video with his new $5,000 HT. I was hoping we were going to get to hear some audio out of it tonight.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear some audio right here.
Oh, very good. You got it all programmed. How you liking it?
It's wonderful. Loud noises in the background get canceled out. It's a great little guy. It's wonderful. I love it.
Well, I hope so, man. You could almost buy a car for what you paid for it, so I hope you love it for a long time.
I will take good care of it. KI5KT back in that.
Oh, we got Steve, KI5UKF, hanging out with us in the video. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Rusty. Still trying to figure out how to turn on camera on this laptop.
boy, that intermission just sailed by. All right, let's get everybody moved over into round number two. Round number two, it's all about turning 25 in 2022. And you know, I do these kinds of things for Jeffrey because he's always whining about being too young, and he never shows up whenever I do these things for him. I don't know if it's timing, I don't know what in the world it is, but y'all hear him whining next week. Just remind him, this was the net he should have been on. But before we can get round number two started, we got to let you know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BVS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, and you can be hanging out with us. And you know what? We're going to throw a quick shout-out to Lance, KI5HHK. He doesn't play because this is usually the time that he's hanging out with the kiddos, and I think they're watching a movie right now. But Lance, if you're listening, we're thinking about you, and we're glad that you're tuning in and playing along with us in spirit. Round number two, here we go. Question number one. Which movie bumped 1997's Titanic to become the highest grossing movie of all time in 2010? Well, y'all seem fairly certain Avatar was it. There's a three-way tie for the rest. The Avengers, Harry Potter, and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and Iron Man 3. So let's see which one bumped Titanic. It was Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar replaced Titanic, also directed by Cameron, for the top spot on the list of the highest grossing films of all time. In 2019, Titanic fell to the third on the list behind Avengers Endgame. Good old James Cameron. I think South Park did something about that. I was with him on there. It was pretty great. Question number two. What 1997 summer blockbuster is credited with tripling sales of Ray-Ban sunglasses? Well, pretty much all of you think that Men in Black was it. Air Force One coming in second. Nobody picked Face Off or The Saint. So what brought back Ray-Ban sales? It was Men in Black. Ray-Bans are the preferred eyewear of both Will Smith's Agent J and Tommy Lee Jones' Agent K in 1997 Summer Smash Men in Black. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Maverick, Top Gun, brought them back the first time. I think they were going out of business and having some problems, and then old Tom Cruise came on with them and sales soared. All right, question number three of being 25 in this crazy time. Whose Life and Death was released just 2 weeks after he was fatally shot in Los Angeles in March of 1997? I think they forgot the word album. Whose Life After Death album was released? I think that probably would have helped. Let's see what you think. Look at that. 75% said Tupac, and we got the Notorious B.I.G. coming in second. Nobody picked Big L, our Jam Master Jay. So let's see who it was. It was indeed the Notorious B.I.G. So he was killed in a still unsolved murder on March 9th, 1997. His double album, Life After Death, was released 2 weeks later on March 25th. All right. Question number 4. What office supply do Romy and Michelle claim they invented in 1997 road trip comedy Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion? Well, more than half of you think it's Post-it notes. We got left-handed scissors coming in second, colored paper clips third. Nobody picked on staples. So, what was it? It was indeed Post-it notes. In a failed attempt at impressing their high school classmates, Romy and Michelle claim they invented Post-it notes. Their lie is revealed when a classmate, Heather, known as the real name of the inventor. Good old Heather. That was another good movie, The Heathers. All right. Question number 5, and halfway through our fantastic millennial round. Which publisher changed 1997's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the book's U.S. release? Well, number 1 answer on the board is Scholastic. We got Simon & Schuster coming in second, Penguin coming in third, and nobody picked Hatchet. So let's see who changed the name. It was Scholastic. Check it out. Scholastic felt that the word philosopher was too archaic. It decided on Harry Potter and the Magic School before ultimately settling on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Good old Scholastic. I used to do the old Scholastic book orders and the book fairs, $5 you could get 45 books that you would never read, but, it's always fun to do at school. Well, let's fire up the old calculator and see. We got Trina hanging out in the number 1 spot. Kent, KI5RBT is in second, and Bill, N5SMO, is in third spot. Congratulations to y'all. While you're looking at the scores, we're going to let everybody know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS, and I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into the Trivia Net tonight at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 17 people hanging out with us, and we're halfway through round number 2. It's also that time to place your bets. So for those of you with a big score, let's see if you can make it a big old goose egg. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. All right, let's see what we got. What is the name of the 1997 Hanson album featuring their breakout smash, Bop? All right, thanks for that ID. Let's see, everybody is thinking that it is Hanson. Grow Up Fast coming in second, and then we got a tie for Middle of Nowhere and Cracked Rear View. Let's see what the answer is. Middle of Nowhere. Hanson, the tween teen pop trio ranging in age from 11 to 16, released Middle of Nowhere in May 1997, and the album went on to sell 4 million copies in the U.S., proving you don't have to have taste to release an album. I still think Cracked Rear View would have been better, but, what do I know? All right, well, let's see what that did for the rankings. We got Cindy and Ed in the number 1 spot, Steve, KI5HWD in second, and we bumped Kent down to third. Well, look at that. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? All right. Question number 7. At what state university did Trey Parker and Matt Stone conceive of the prototypes that became the hit animated series South Park? Well, the majority of you think it's Colorado. We had a tie for Ohio and California for 2nd and 3rd. Florida coming in 4th. So where was South Park created? Yeah, it was created in Colorado. Trey Parker and Matt Stone created the animated short The Spirit of Christmas, the genesis of what would become South Park, after meeting in a film class at the University of Colorado in 1992. South Park has broadcast over 300 episodes since its debut in August 1997. I was working for an ISP when The Spirit of Christmas came out, and man, oh man, that thing got circulated like water. It was infectious. All right, let's see what question number 8 brings. What band did not release their debut album in 1997? So I would have had no clue. This is where it would have been fun to have Anderson. Let's see. Half of you are thinking Daft Punk is the answer. We got a tie for Third Eye Blind and Blink 182 for 2nd and 3rd, and Limp Bizkit in 4th. So which band did not release their debut album in 1997? The answer is Blink 182. Blink 182. Let's see who got that. Steve, KI5HWD. Steve, KI5UKF. We got the Steves in this one tonight. And Bill, N5SMO. So let's go chat with Bill. Bill, you a big Blink 182 fan, man?
No, it's a total guess. Just like about 80% of mine have been so far in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff on this one tonight. So I was trying to pull together some kind of a theme, and the only theme I could get was random. So, all right, well, let's see. Good for you on that one. I didn't listen to much Blink 182 either. Question number 9. What was the first single of Foo Fighters' 1997 album, The Color and the Shape? Well, Everlong seems to be what y'all think it is, followed by Monkey Wrench, My Hero, and Walking After You. Nobody picked that one. So what was the first single off the Foo Fighters' 1997 album, The Color and the Shape? It was Monkey Wrench. That was it. All right, we're going to wrap up this crazy round number 2. Let's see what question number 10 says. Who played Robin opposite George Clooney's Batman in 1997's critically derided Batman and Robin? All right, let's see what you think. Chris O'Donnell, 71%. Check that out. And then we had a tie with James Vanderbeek and Josh Hartnett for 2nd and 3rd. Brian Austin Green coming in 4th. So let's see, who was old Robin? Of course, it was Chris O'Donnell. Let's see, James Vanderbeek, that was, what was that one? I forget. He was the dude. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that show. I know Brian Austin Green was like 90210. Dawson's Creek. There you go. That was old James Vanderbeek. So yeah, way to go for those that picked Chris O'Donnell. All right, let's add up the scores and see how we did for round number 2. Well, check it out. Steve, KI5HWD is in first spot. Kent, KI5RBT in second. And Scott, KI5OBD, hanging out in the third spot. So let's see, Steve, KI5HWD, you got anything to say? All right, well, let's go talk to Kent, KI5RBT. I don't see Ben anywhere in the top 12, so looks like you're going to be doing a little better than him tonight in the trivia net. What you think?
Yeah, I blame it on his cold medicine. I'm not. I didn't get I clicked on Tupac and immediately went, no, it's Notorious B.I.G. And of course, that's what it was. So that one, and Hanson tripped me up, and the album release, and then the Foo Fighters, which kills me because I love the song Everlong. I don't know.
Right, you never know it at the right time until you're like, oh yeah, that was it. Well, let's go talk to Scott, KI5OBD. He's in number 3 spot. Which one's got you, Scott?
I thought it was Tupac, but excuse me, that had the album came out right after he died. Hanson, who knows? Blink 182, I missed, and the Foo Fighters question I missed, which I was shocked. So I was really surprised to be still out with third place. Wow, awesome. KI5OBD, back to net.
Right, it's good to be a kid at heart, man. You're a 25-year-old kid at heart in 2022. I see Ray hanging out with us in the video. Uh-oh, y'all better watch out. He's about to clean up on this one. We're going to take a quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, just like Ray, you can check into tonight's trivia net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. And you could be hanging out with all 18 of us. You know what? Before we do that, though, let's throw up the scores for the game as a whole. We got Kent, KI5RBT, leading tonight's Trivia Net. Steve, KI5HWD in second, and Cindy and Ed in third spot. There you have it. All right. So that's what we're doing for tonight's Trivia Net. We're going to get everybody moved over into our second intermission. If you have any questions or concerns or just want to say howdy, come with your name and call sign now.
KI5OBD.
Yes, sir, Scott.
I'm so embarrassed. I wasn't expecting you to call me. You caught me right when I had stuffed a bunch of pretzels in my mouth, so sorry for the chewing in the mic. Sorry about that. KI5OBD.
We just thought that was your pet squirrel. All right, Ray, where you been? You got Allie playing with you tonight?
Yeah, K5B's at I. So I was just about to mention to Scott that he's got nothing to worry about because I put some buffalo wings in the microwave about 5 minutes ago, and Allie still hasn't made her way out here. So I don't know if there's going to be any wings left by the time she gets out here, but I'm hoping there are because I've got the ranch. Hello. So hopefully she'll make her way out here in a minute. K5BCI.
I don't know, man. The size of that ranch cup, you better hope she only shows up with 2. It doesn't look like there's that much ranch in there.
Yeah, I kind of looked through the window a while ago and I saw her standing by the microwave munching, so hopefully she'll leave me a couple. But there's some leftover pizza in there too, so I don't know. I might get something out of it still. We'll see.
All right, so let's see, while we're doing a little intermission, so Cindy and Ed, do either one of y'all have a call sign, or are y'all just receive only tonight?
Hey there, Rusty. It's KI5 NLC. So Ed and Cindy are actually my parents, so we technically have the whole family on the net tonight. We got Nick and Leanna out in New Mexico, and Ed and Cindy in here from San Diego. They actually just did their final walkthrough, and they're going to be moving down to San Marcos, so hopefully we can have them on a little bit later down the road. KI5 NLC.
Well, very cool. Well, welcome to the game, Cindy and Ed. Yeah, we got Nick and Leanna all the way from New Mexico. I love that y'all are bringing the whole family. You know, QQS, a.k.a. MWA, used to bring this granddaughter and her boyfriend and all of them. So it's nice to see that we got some representation. And hopefully you're moving in and you'll get to be officially Texan. So welcome, welcome.
N5EIF.
What do you say, Samir?
Hi, Rusty. Nice to see you on there, and just popped in to see if my new antenna is working. I'm now running about 10 watts from the same rig I use for the UT net. I now have a ground plane antenna here, and wondering how well you're receiving me. Over to you.
Man, you're coming in great. There's a little tiny sizzle at the back, but nothing to worry about, man. Yeah, you sound fantastic.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Rusty, for that signal report. And I'd better get going, but have fun with your net over there. And this is N5EIF, clear and back to net. Thanks very much. 7-3.
Roger, Samir. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Wednesday.
K5BZI. Hey, Samir, man, you sound great. Thanks for checking in, man. The antenna's working really good for you.
K5BZI and 5EIF. Okay, great. Thanks very much, Ray, for the report, and glad it's working very well. It's just fresh off the workbench downstairs, so glad it's working. Thanks, and N5EIF, clear.
So, Rusty, she left me 4 wings out of a dozen.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you got some pizza in there, because I don't think 4 wings is gonna make it for you, man.
She just walked in with a plate with 4 wings left. I'm like, man.
Here's your food. Like it. That's basically how it works. All right, well, it's time for round number 3, so we're gonna move everybody into that round, and it's all about 420, which might be about smoking, or might be about the amazing number of members that the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club has, maybe a little bit of both. But before we can get into that, we got to let you know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. This is round number 3. We got 10 questions. We got one more round after this. You still got plenty of time. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, or just your first name. If you're just hanging out like Cindy and Ed, just give us your name. We just want you to come and hang out and play along with us. All right, round number 3 was put together by Willie Nelson, so we hope that you enjoy it. Here we go. Question number 1. What was the first U.S. state to legalize medical marijuana? Well, nobody's really sure, but they know it's not New York. So 47% said Colorado, California coming in second, and Oregon coming in third. The correct answer is California. In 1996, California became the first U.S. state to legalize medical marijuana. As of March 2022, 37 states have now legalized medical marijuana. Question number 2. Which of these feminine names is a slang term for marijuana?
Marijuana. Anderson.
Right, I know. Of all things, you know, he was the name of the hurricane in the last one, so I was thinking he'd find that one funny. So, which of these feminine names is slang term for marijuana? Y'all seem to think that Mary Jane is the answer. Mandy coming in second place for that, but Mary Jane is pretty much the lead. Let's see, Anderson. Nobody picked on Anderson or Patty. I don't know. I'd smoke some Patty. That just sounds ridiculous. All right, let's see. It is Mary Jane. Marijuana goes by many slang terms, including the popular feminine name Mary Jane. Musician Rick James shepherded all-female R&B group called the Mary Jane Girls in the early 1980s. All right, so let's see. We got a couple people that probably don't smoke, so that's where the old Mandy came in. Let's see what question number 3 is. In 2013, which country was the first to fully legalize the production and sale of cannabis nationwide?
You're thinking about a fatty patty.
Yeah, that was the Juicy Lucy and the Fatty Patty and all that. Yeah, that was from last week. That was a fun one. All right, so let's see what was the first country to fully legalize the production and sale of cannabis. Y'all seem to think Sweden is the number one answer. Paraguay coming in second, and then we got a tie for Uruguay and Venezuela for third and fourth. The correct answer is Uruguay. Check that out. Uruguay became the first country to legalize the sale and production of marijuana nationwide in 2013. As of March 2022, they have been joined by Canada and Morocco. So we got 2 people that got that one. One of them is old Ernesto, and the other one is Philip. So let's go see Ernesto, AI5PZN. Were you guessing on this, or have you been hanging out in Uruguay, man?
I remember when that happened. That was a big deal on the news, I guess, or whatever news I was reading. But yeah, KFI, peace it in. Back to you.
I'm surprised you even asked him.
You know, you don't want to throw anybody under the bus, even if his only news source is High Times. It's all right, you know. I mean, that news is news, right? That's all that matters. Let's go chat with Philip, AC5G. Philip, did you know that, or were you just stabbing in the dark?
Yeah, I'm working with a team of experts on this round over here. AC5G, back to net.
All right, well, if the experts are at Philip's house, then that means that we need to be at his house after the game. So we'll look you up on QRZ. Question number 4. In what year did the U.S. Marijuana Tax Act make non-medical marijuana use illegal?
Rusty, that graphic is awesome, man. I don't know how you did that, but that's pretty great.
That one came with this question, but yeah, you can have all kinds of fun with these things for sure. All right, let's see what you think. Nobody really sure. 35% said 1947. We got a tie for 27 and 37, and 1917 is coming in fourth. So what year did the U.S. Marijuana Tax Act make non-medical marijuana use illegal? The correct answer is 1937. Check that out. So the Marijuana Tax Act was passed in April 1937. In 1969, certain sections of the act were found to be unconstitutional, and so Congress fixed the passage of the Controlled Substance Act in 1970. All right, so let's see. We got 5 people that knew that one. One of those was Ernesto. So I love that because Ernesto is kind of a man with the taxes. So I wonder if he's actually had to exempt some people from that or not. All right, question number 5, and halfway through our fantastic 420 round. Which of these men was buried with a guitar, a Bible, and some weed?
Hard choice right there.
Still can't get over that graphic from the last message, or last question. So great.
I can't get any respect. All right, let's see what you think. More than half of you are saying Bob Marley. Jerry Garcia coming in second, John Belushi third, Timothy Leary fourth. So I would have picked Bob Marley, and just like the 56% of you, I would have been correct. While alive, Bob Marley requested that he be buried with 5 items: his beloved Les Paul guitar, a soccer ball, a Bible, a sentimental ring, and ganja. Contrary to popular belief, Marley was not a frequent user of marijuana, but it was considered a sacramental element in his Rastafarian religion. So I didn't know that. I thought he was a total pothead, but maybe that's just me. Let's see how we're doing halfway through round number 3. Oh, look at that, Ernesto. KI5BZN. I don't know if this is telling about you or not, Ernesto, but you're number 1 in our 420 round. Leslie, KI5NLC coming in second. I am not going to call you out, Leslie, because you are a school teacher and the rest of the family's here, so I know that you've never touched this stuff. I have no doubt. And Steve, KI5HWD, is coming in third. All right, while y'all are looking at your scores, we got to let you know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS, and I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can be hanging out with all 19 of us in tonight's game. All right, it's time to place your bets. So for those of you that have points, it's time to put them to use. Y'all place your bets. We'll see how you do on question number 6. So, what was the previous occupation of Thomas Forcade, founder of the cannabis-centric magazine High Times in 1974? Well, y'all seem to be pretty certain he was a prescription drug representative. We got a tie for cannabis farmer and pain specialist doctor. That's what they're called now. Nobody picked drug trafficker. And that's really kind of funny because that's what he was. He was a drug trafficker. Ernesto, man, what's going on over there? Thomas Forcade, an amateur journalist and cannabis rights activist, spent several years trafficking drugs between Mexico and Colombia before founding High Times magazine in 1974. Sadly, he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in November of 1978. All right, well, let's see what that does to the scoreboard because that's exactly what I thought. That's detrimental to everybody's score. We got Steve hanging out in number 1 spot. Ernesto is in second, and Philip is in third spot. So, all right, we got 4 more questions. Let's see how you do in round number 3. Question number 7. Which dynamic film duo appeared in the video for Afroman's 2000 hit Because I Got High? Number one answer on the board is Jay and Silent Bob, followed by Cheech and Chong and Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Nobody picked on Bill and Ted. Aw. All right, so which one of these guys appeared in the fit Because I Got High? It was Jay and Silent Bob. In addition to an appearance from Jay and Silent Bob, the video for Because I Got High features a glimpse of the Quick Stop convenience store from the Clerks Jay and Silent Bob featured film debut. All right. Congrats to a little over half of you that knew that one. I would have got that one wrong. I would have gone for Cheech and Chong, but, that's just me. Question number 8. Which film was directed by Friday director F. Gary Gray and features performance by Ice Cube's son? Survey says Straight Outta Compton is what y'all are thinking. Den of Thieves is coming in second, and then we had a tie for Set It Off and Just Mercy. The correct answer is Straight Outta Compton. F. Gary Gray directed Set It Off in 1996, and O'Shea Jackson Jr. stars in the 2018 Den of Thieves. But it was one film that brought the two of them together was 2015's Straight Outta Compton, in which Jackson played the younger version of Ice Cube, his real-life father. All right. Question number 9. Which of these countries has allowed cannabis for recreational use in coffee shops since 1976? Well, y'all are actually pretty certain about this. Netherlands seems to be the answer, and let's see if you're right. Of course you're right. Coffee shops in the Netherlands are allowed to sell cannabis to use on premise. They are not allowed to advertise, sell alcohol, or permit minors, or sell other types of drugs. Technically, the sale of marijuana in the Netherlands is illegal but not punishable, as long as coffee shops follow the strict guidelines. And you can do that, and then there's also in between Amsterdam and the red light district is the Pill Bridge, and you can get all kinds of crazy things on your way to all the shady things in the red light district. Not that I know. I've heard this from a friend. All right, question number 10. Which rock band used clips from the cult film Reefer Madness in their video from Smoke the Sky? Well, let's see. Motley Crue's coming in first, followed by Pantera, Guns N' Roses, and Megadeth. So, which rock band used the Reefer Madness in their video? It was Motley Crue. Motley Crue was it. Way to go. All right, that is the end of our 420 round. Let's see how everybody fared. We got Philip, AC5G, in the number 1 spot. We got Leslie, KI5NLC, hanging at second, and Steve, KI5HWD. Let's go talk to Philip, AC5G, hanging out with the experts. Which one of these got you, man?
I missed the year that the tax act happened. I get Jerry Garcia instead of Bob Marley, and those were my two.
Right on, man. Well, let's go talk to Leslie, KI5NLC. Leslie, I know you've never touched the stuff, but you guessed correctly on so many. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I never, absolutely never. I mean, I would never. What did I get wrong? I got the Thomas Forstad and Marijuana Tax Act. Oh, and also the Uruguay question. So I did okay on the rest. I can't imagine why, but KI5NLC.
It's just because you're a teacher, and, that's just kind of the way things happen for teachers. They're just really good at guessing the correct answers. All right, well, let's go see if Steve, KI5HWD, wants to say something. Nope, he is still listening only. All right, well, let's add up all the scores for all 3 rounds. We got Kent, KI5RBT, in the number 1 spot. We got Steve, KI5HWD, in second, and Our Lady Leslie, KI5NLC, in third. Check it out. All right, we're going to take a quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. We got 1 round left, so get in here and do it. We see we just got 1 more player to hang out with. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got about 4-minute intermission coming up, so that'll give you plenty of time to log in and sign up and be part of the TriviaNet. We're going to fire up round 3 intermission. If you have any questions or concerns, please come with your name and call sign now.
KI5KIT, gotta say, at the halfway point I was at 0 and 4th place at the end. Gotta say, pretty good. KI5KIT.
Yeah, all that betting on questions and all that kind of, see, the question number 6 is really good for that because it can help move you and it can also kick you in the butt too. But yeah, way to go.
I actually had 0 at question 6, so it was all question 7 and beyond.
All right, well, I guess you're the king stoner of the group.
I just want to say, K5BZI, that KI5KAT's got some help, man. He's got Max in the background, so, you know, he's got a little backup there. I've got the XYL over here in the background, so, you know, you can't see her on the camera, but I know Max is back there helping Steven out, so, you know, there it is, K5BZI.
You're not wrong.
Scott, what are you dipping those chips in, man? You got the chips. Where's the salsa, buddy? What's there it is. There it is. Tell us what you got, man.
I can't stop munching on it. The XYL made some excellent pico de gallo. It's got the right amount of bite, and for some reason, they taste extra good tonight. So this is KI5OBD.
My XYL makes a fantastic pico de pineapple. So she like pico de gallo with pineapple, and oh man, my nephew just eats it like breakfast, man. He loves it. It's really good. It's like a fresh take on pico de gallo with a little bit of pineapple in there. It's so good.
AC5G.
Man, it would totally fit with my headset, man. So check out, I know you're looking at the video. Let me turn the switch on. So I've got the headset that matches the, nice. Those are some nice looking chilies there. But the headset, if I can turn it on, matches Scott's chair. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I need to get that going on.
Comet AC5G.
Oh, what was that, Philip?
I was just going to let everyone know I may have found a loophole on the wager question number 6 there. I actually did bet all last round, but I ran out of time and I didn't lose all of my points.
It is is a bug, not a feature, and they're looking at changing that. Jeffrey brought that to my attention. So, yep, it's here for the short term, but it might be gone sooner than later.
Hey, Max would like to say hi.
We'll get him in here.
All right, here we go. Go for it.
Hi, if I had had full input for the Sonic the Hedgehog trivia, then Steven would have absolutely won.
I believe it.
All right, well, welcome, Max. Let's also let's welcome the newest people to the game. We got Norman, N5ZOT. Welcome, Norman. This is your first time with us. After that, Ray and Allie joined the game. We got Holly, W5LUL, and Dave, KI5STT. So they all joined the game mid-play. Welcome, welcome. We got to let everybody know real quick. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 20 people hanging out with us. I got to push some buttons real quick to make this thing work. We're at round 3, which means we're going to round 4. We'll get that done and get everybody moved. This round is all about things that are hot. Things that are hot. So here we go.
That's hot.
It's just going to be 10 questions with pictures of me. That's just the way it's going to go. All right. That's just for you, Ray. All right. Question number 1. Which of these musical artists did not release a single called Hot Stuff?
Oh, there it goes. It was slow.
Yeah, it was, but I got it now.
We're just matching your speed, Sammy. The game is matching your brain. All right, we got everything under control, maybe, for a little bit. Let's see what y'all think. Half of you are saying Foreigner is the answer. Rolling Stones coming in second, Donna Summer third, and Craig David coming in fourth. So which one of these musical artists did not release a single called Hot Stuff? The correct answer is Foreigner. In June 1978, rock band Foreigner released the hit Hot Blooded. Donna Summer had a huge hit with Hot Stuff in 1979. The Rolling Stones sing Hot Stuff on their 1976 Black and Blue album, and English singer Craig David released Hot Stuff, Let's Dance in 2007. All right, question number 2 in our hot round. Who wrote the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Well, the number 1 answer, Tennessee Williams. Then we got Oscar Wilde, Arthur Miller. Nobody picked on Harold Pinter. Wonder why. So who wrote Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? It was Tennessee Williams. Tennessee Williams' Cat on a Hot Tin Roof won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1955. The 1958 film adaptation earned Oscar nominations for stars Elizabeth Taylor and Paul Newman. Good old Elizabeth Taylor. Question number 3. What is the name of the YouTube talk show that features celebrity guests answering questions while eating a series of progressively spicy chicken wings? We'll just call this Ray.
I actually don't know this, and I should check it out. K5BCI.
You got to check out the one with Billie Eilish. It's freaking hilarious, man. N5SMO.
So I knew nothing about this until SNL, but we will go with that into a minute. So 53% of you said Hot Ones is the name of this. Burning Questions coming in second, and Heat Seekers third. Nobody picked Hot Heat. So what is the name of this ridiculous YouTube show? It is Hot Ones. Hot Ones premiered in 2015 and has grown to feature its own signature line of hot sauces. The show's Hall of Shame for guests who fail to finish all 10 wings includes comedian Jim Gaffigan, basketball star Shaquille O'Neal, and celebrity chef Mario Batali. So yeah, I saw this, what's her name, did Beyonce on SNL, and it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And I didn't know how funny it was because I thought the whole thing was made up, and then I finally realized that it was real, and they were just spoofing Beyonce.
So I just Googled the Billie Eilish YouTube video. I have it queued, so I can't wait to watch it. This looks great. And I got it wrong, by the way. I said Burning Questions.
Right, that's great that Bill's watching this. That's fantastic. All right, question number 4. What former SNL cast member starred as a repairman in the 2010 sci-fi comedy Hot Tub Time Machine?
That is a classic movie, by the way.
Oh, dude, yes. This is a fantastic movie. If y'all haven't seen Hot Tub Time Machine, you really have to watch it. So 47% said Chevy Chase. We got a tie of Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd for second and third. Eddie Murphy coming in fourth. The correct answer is Chevy Chase. He was the old Hot Tub Time Machine fixer. The film follows 4 men who travel back in time to 1986 via a hot tub and must find their way to return to 2010. Chevy Chase appears as the hot tub repairman, a role he reprised from the 2015 sequel. And yes, if you haven't watched this, it is absolutely the stupidest, most wonderful movie in the whole world. It's like Friday. Like, if you need to waste some time and have a good laugh, go watch Hot Tub Time Machine. It will crack you up. All right, we're here on question number 5, which means that we're halfway done with round number 4. Question number 5. The medical community generally refers to a fever as a body temperature above this.
I would argue that Hot Tub Time Machine is the Caddyshack of this generation, right?
Yeah, I would go for that. I mean, it's got some of the funniest stuff. Like, I can't give it away, and I can't talk about most of it on the air because I will lose my license. But yes, the gags and the things that they do are, I'll give you that. All right, let's see what everybody's answers was. 67% said a fever over 100.4. We got 98.6, 99 coming as a tie for second and third. Nobody picked 97.9. So what generally defines a fever as body temperature is above 104. 104. All right, let's fire up. Oops. I just hit the wrong button. Give me just a second. Let's fire up the scoreboard as soon as my lovely web browser comes back. There we go. Holly, W5LUL is hanging out in the number 1 spot. Dave, KI5STT in second. And Leslie, KI5NLC, hanging out in third spot. All right. Well, we got to let everybody know real quick, just in case you don't know. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS, and I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game. You got 5 questions left, so you better get in here if you want to play. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. You can get in on these last questions It's question number 6 coming up. So you know what that means. It's time to place your bets. All right, here we go. Which artist holds the record for most weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart? All right, Scott, that sounds pretty great with your glamping and your outdoor screen watching Caddyshack. That sounds like the way to go glamping, man, for sure. All right, let's see what y'all think. 44% said Ed Sheeran. We got Santana coming in second, The Weeknd coming in third, and Mark Ronson coming in fourth. So which artist holds the record for most weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart? I would have totally gotten this one wrong. The Weeknd is the answer. 2019's Blinding Light by The Weeknd is the longest charting song on the history of the Billboard Hot 100 with 90 weeks. It was also the first song on the chart to hold a spot in the top 10 for an entire year. All right, so Leslie, KI5NLC got that right. Oh, look at that. Sammy, N5TXR got that right as well. Allie and Ray. All right, way to go. Let's see what that means for the points. Oh, that bumped Leslie up to the number 1 spot. We got Sammy hanging out at number 2, and Ernesto and Maria coming in number 3. All right, there's a lot of goose eggs in the bottom of that thing, though. That's, yowza. All right, 4 questions left in round number 4, all things hot. Question number 7. Which of these peppers is the hottest with a Scoville rating of over 2 million? So I would have picked on ghost pepper. That would have been my choice. Half of you says the Carolina Reaper is it. Ghost pepper's coming in second, habanero third, and the Scotch bonnet coming in fourth. So which of these things is the hottest? It is the Carolina Reaper. Since 2013, the aptly named Carolina Reaper is the Guinness Book of World Records hottest pepper in the world. Awesome. Tastes like battery acid. Question number 8. Which of these deserts is located? Which of these deserts? How about that? Is located in South America? Smokey and the Bandit. I love it, Ray. That's a fantastic movie as well. All right, so let's see what you think. More than half of you think it is All right, sorry, I had something in my throat. All right, number 1 answer is Atacama. The second one is Kalahari. Then we got the Sonoran, and nobody picked on the Sahara. So let's see, 61% of you, are you correct? You are indeed, and it is located in Chile. And it is the driest non-polar desert in the world. It receives very little rainfall and very devoid of vegetation. All right, question number 9. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? Well, the majority of you think it's Mercury. And then we got Venus coming in second, Jupiter third. Nobody picked on Mars. So what is the hottest planet in our solar system? It is indeed Venus. Even though Mercury is closer to the sun, Venus is the hottest planet on our solar system. We only got 4 people that knew that. One of those is Philip, AC5G, Norman, N5ZOT, got that right. We got Ernesto and Maria, as well as Ray and Allie. So let's go chat with Norman, N5ZOT. Welcome to the game, Norman, and congrats on getting that right. Did you know that, or were you just guessing, man? All right, well, Norman's not close to the radio. How about you, Ray? Did Allie tell you that?
Come on, Rusty, you know I'm kind of a space nerd. Yeah, I kind of knew that. It has to do with the atmospheres. They're a little different between Venus and Mercury and makes Venus a little bit hotter. So, yeah, that was a gimme for me. Thanks for that question. K5BZI.
My pleasure. All right, question number 10 and the end of round number 4. Let's see what it says. Which of these volcanoes is no longer active? Well, over half of you think it is Mount Vesuvius. Mount Kilimanjaro coming in second. Mauna Loa coming in third. And Kamanawanapokia. No, I'm just kidding. Mount Etna, nobody picked on that one. So let's see, which one is correct? It is Mount Kilimanjaro is the answer. I think Scott's coughing up his beaker over there. Somebody get CPR over Sorry, Scott, didn't mean to do that to you. All right, let's add up the scores and see who did what in round number 4. Leslie, KI5NLC again in the number 1 spot. Brea and Ernesto in the second spot. And Dave, KI5STT number 3. Leslie, KI5NLC, you know all about things hot, it seems.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I think I did good on the betting round. That always seems to shoot me up. Yeah, definitely didn't know Hot Tub Time Machine. I know I've watched it, but I've long since forgotten. Yeah, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Didn't do too great on that. But yeah, doing okay. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, it's all that pot that you don't smoke. That's why you forgot about the Hot Tub Time Machine. All right, well, let's go chat with Mr. Ernesto, KI5PZN. Way to go, man. On round number 2, you got Enrique hanging out with you?
No, he's usually with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays, but no, not today. Half of these questions were guessed, and the other ones, Mireya knew them. But yeah, dude, KI5PZN.
Roger, man. Let's go chat with Dave, KI5STT. Which one's got you, man?
I'm ashamed to say it, but the hottest planet one got me. But I'm sure I missed some other ones. But doing a lot of guessing. KI5STT.
Guessing works as long as you guess correctly. So I got you into the 3rd spot. All right, well, that's going to do it for round number 4. So let's add up all the scores and see who won tonight's Friday night trivia net. The winner is Kent, of course. KI5RVT hanging out in the top spot. Leslie, KI5NLC in second. And Steve, KI5HWD in the 3rd spot. Kent, KI5RVT, congrats on winning the trivia net tonight. What have you been up to for the weekend?
I think I'm mostly going to stay away from him so I don't catch this cold he's got. He had a test for that thing that we don't speak of, so he's clear on that. But I don't need to get sick. KI5RVT.
All right, no Voldemort for Ben. Good thing, man. Let's go talk to Leslie again. KI5. You're getting lots of mic time tonight, Leslie. Congrats on 2nd place. You won the trivia net last time, so you're totally a contender in the Friday night trivia net.
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing really good. Yeah, it's fun. We have a lot of fun. So, I don't know, just hanging out the rest of the weekend. Mother and father-in-law are heading out tomorrow, and they'll be back next week, and we're looking forward to that. They're going to take ownership of their new house. And then, don't tell Leanna, but we might pick up some Mother's Day goodies this weekend. And that's pretty much it. So we're excited, and we'll see you next Friday. KI5NLC.
All right. Well, there you have it. Steve, KI5HWT, he's receive only tonight, but congratulations on being number 3. We got Maria and Ernesto, KI5PZN and KI5SYX. What are y'all up to this weekend?
Man, we're playing it by ear. I'm still resting, recovering from a lot of work. Kind of cramped in a couple of months, so I don't know. We'll see what the weekend brings. How about you? What are you doing this weekend?
I am laying low. I got nothing on the agenda, and I'm kind of digging it. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see which way the wind blows, and, you never know. But so far, I officially have nothing planned, and those are the best kinds of weekends. So I plan on sleeping in as late as possible and kind of take it from there. Thanks for asking, though. All right, Cindy and Ed, you're in 5th place, and we're going to see if you want to come chat with us on the mic. If you don't, it's totally fine. But we would love to hear what you're up to for the weekend and, the exciting journey of moving to Texas.
Hey, Rusty, it's Leonard. Mom is over here saying that she's not ready to be on the mic just yet, but since they're going to be moving out here and doing the long drive from California, we're going to have plenty of time to work on her and make sure that she can let her voice be heard out here on the radio. So just give her some time. KI5NLC.
Not a problem, not a problem. We got guys with that actually studied for their license that don't like talking. So hopefully we'll get to talk to you soon enough. Y'all have a fantastic weekend and enjoy your time here. Philip, AC5G is in 6th spot. Philip, what's going on at your house this weekend? Well, he must be off getting a drink, so let's go chat with Scott, KI5OBD. What's going on out in your neck of the woods, man?
Yeah, we have the same plans. We're going to stay down this weekend because it's been a busy month so far, and a little bit more partying than usual. The first weekend we went to glamping at Lake Bass Drop. Weekend after that, we went up to Cedar Park and stayed in a hotel and went to the hockey game, maneuvered back and forth, and had a great time. And last weekend, I bailed out on this. It was last weekend was Primus. The family went to see Primus down in San Antonio. I stayed home to watch the dogs and do taxes. And this weekend, we're all staying home and relaxing. What was my other point? We're gonna take it real easy. Oh yeah, XYL kicked the bed this morning and broke her pinky toe. That was my and she is tapped. Yeah, she has really overdone it this month, so she really needs to stay down this weekend before she hurts herself. This is KI5OBD.
Oh man, well we have something in common. So this morning at about 3:15, one of the smoke detectors in the room started chirping at me. And of course it had no movable furniture, so I had to go in the kitchen and get a stool, and so I had to drag that back and forth and then balance my fat, sleepy butt on this thing. Somebody should have had a video, but in the course, I kicked the shit out of my bed, and I was hobbling around like it was hysterical. If anybody was around here, it would have been awesome, but I was cursing up a storm for sure, so yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, what is it, like 99% of the accidental deaths occur in the home? This is KI5OBD.
Yeah, I think technically I would have died by changing out a 9-volt battery, trying to futz with that thing and get it off the wall and not fall, and yeah, I look like an idiot, but that's typical here, so. All right, man, well, enjoy your downtime and have some fun, have a drink from me. Let's go see what Norman, N5ZOT, is up to for the weekend. Norman, what you got planned, man? Oh, we didn't hear any audio. If you want to try that again, come on. All right, well, congrats for being number 8, Norman, and thanks for coming to hang out with us. Let's go see if Ben, KI5RBT, Ben, go get your dad's mic all snotty. Come in here and tell us what y'all are doing this weekend.
He grunted and said he's not getting off the bed.
Well, that is a fine beginning to the weekend, young man. So good luck with your Voldemort, and hopefully things will be all right. Sammy, N5TXR is the number 10 spot. Sammy, what you got going on this weekend, man?
Oh, not much. I'm still looking for free items that I can't remember whether I gave away, sold, or what happened to them. So I might put some time into that. But I gotta tell you, this is the worst score I've ever achieved on the Friday night trivia net.
Well, that just means that there's room for improvement. That's all that means. So, you just got to do better next time. Maybe you should have another drink, or, who knows. But, you can only go up from here. I didn't put any music in this one, so next week we'll have some music in there, so maybe that'll help you out.
I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about Hanson. Or, millennial stuff every once in a while. But, I know Foo Fighters and I know some of the other stuff, but, man, that was pretty bad. Back to net control.
Oh, man, I put that Hanson question in just for you. I thought you would get that one for sure. All right, well, we're going to move everybody into the elimination round, and for those of you who haven't played, you don't have to be fast on this one. You just got to be right. First one wrong, and you will get kicked out. This one doesn't score for the game. It's just a fun way to say goodnight. So everybody get ready. The elimination round is about to begin. Get your fingers on your button. Here we go with question number 1. What animated Disney classic featured the character seen here? Well, a whopping 92%, 86%. I don't even know what scores are what here. 86% of you said Beauty and the Beast. 14% went with Aladdin. The correct answer being Beauty and the Beast. That was it. That leaves us with 12 survivors. And we got to say goodnight to Ray and Allie. Oh, K5BZI is out, as well as Bill, N5SMO. Good to have you in the game tonight, gentlemen, and Allie, and hope to see you again next week. Let's go to question number 2. Steve Martin's 1987 romantic comedy Roxanne is a modern retelling of this. Oh, this is such a great movie. All right, let's see. 92% said Cyrano de Bergerac. 8% said Pygmalion. And then nobody picked on All's Well That Ends Well and the importance of being earnest. So let's see. 92%. Are y'all right? Of course you're right. Let's see who that leaves. We got 11 survivors, and we got to say goodnight to Steve, KI5HWD. Hope you have a good weekend, sir. And let's see what question number 3 brings. What country's immigrants introduced the concept of the Easter Bunny to America? Well, we're going to send some people home on this one. We got all kinds of crazy answers. Y'all, let's see. The number 1 answer is Germany, followed by Poland, Italy, and Ireland. So which country's immigrants introduced the concept of the Easter Bunny to America? The correct answer is Germany. Germany is it. That leaves us with 5 survivors in the game, and that means we got to say goodnight to Kent, KI5RBT, Maria, and Ernesto. Goodnight, y'all. KI5SYX and KI5TZN. We got to say goodbye to Leonard and Leslie, KI5NLC. Y'all have a great weekend. Ben, KI5RBT, it's been fun, kiddo. Hope you get to feeling better. And Trina and Doug have left the building, KG5UNK. Y'all have a great weekend. All right, we're down to 5 people. 5 people. Scott, KI5OBD, Holly, W5LUL. We got Nick and Leanna, Norman, and Sammy. Let's see who gets question number 4.
Come on, Sammy. Come on, Sammy.
All right, you got some people rooting for you, Sammy. Question number 4. Which of these breakfast cereals is not produced by the Quaker Oats Company? Oh, you got this one, Sammy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, we got all the buttons lit up, so somebody's going home for sure. Number 1 answer on the board is Wheaties. And then we got a 3-way tie for Quisp, Life, and Captain Crunch. Good old Captain Crunch, tearing up your mouth. So let's see, what is the correct answer? It is Wheaties. Wheaties is it. That leaves us with Scott, KI5OBD, and Nick and Leanna, N5, NMU, hanging out all the way in New Mexico. That means we got to say good night to Sammy, N5TXR, Norman, N5ZOT, and Holly, W5LUL. All right, Scott, here we go. KI5OBD and NM5NU. Let's see what happens in question number 5. What is the name of the secret society at Yale University that supposedly controls much of the United States government and economy?
Scott knows this. K5BZI.
I know it too, but I didn't know the Wheaties one.
Yeah, I figured you'd know this one too, Sammy.
Well, we're either going to have it right or everybody's going home. Both picks Skull and Bones. Let's see. Oh, it is correct. All right, we're still down to Nick and Scott. Let's see. Question number 6. Let's see if they can make it past this one. In 1961, which man became the first person to enter outer space?
We just have these right?
I think so. It's getting easy now.
Well, they're always easy, Sammy, once you're out of the game. So both guys picked Yuri. Let's see if that is correct. Oh, my goodness. It is. We still got the same 2. Let's see what question number 7. We're going to knock anybody out, or we're going to go all the way to question number 10. Prior to 2001, what team's mascot went down a slide into a mug of beer each time the team hit a home run?
It's a battle royale at this point.
Can't figure out whether Rusty's trying to hurt my feelings or not, Ray. What do you think?
Oh, guaranteed, dude. Guaranteed.
That's the only way I can show love. All right, let's see. Well, they both picked the Milwaukee Brewers. So, let's see. Is that correct? That is correct. I hit the wrong thing, and there you go. All right, so 100% on that one. Good Lord. All right, here we go. Question number 8. Question number 8. All right, I'm going to wait for you to take a drink, Scott. You got all the time in the world, man. All right, crack your knuckles. Wipe the sweat off your hands. Question number 8 says, which well-known artist designed the logo for Spanish lollipop brand Chupa Chups?
Now, that's where I would have got kicked out right there if I wouldn't have missed out on it.
Oh yeah, this is tough, man. I have no freaking clue.
Well, both of these guys seem to be in the same zone because they both picked Salvador Dali. And Scott's not looking like he's 100% sure on that, and I can't see Nick. But if I could, I would really love to see it when they realize that they got it right. That is totally the correct answer. So, way to guess on that one. Here we go. Question number 9. In what U.S. state is the Crazy Horse Memorial located?
This seems like an easy peasy for Scott. I wouldn't know it, but it seems like Scott would know this. K5BZI.
I bet you he does.
Well, yet again, they both picked South Dakota. So we're either all in or we're all going home.
Both right.
But the reality is, they're still in the game. Look at that. All right, here we go. So question number 10. I think I've had these last 4 questions for like a good 6 months now. So this is fantastic. I finally get to create a whole new round. All right, boys, y'all pay attention. Question number 10 in the end of our elimination round that has done a poor job of eliminating everybody. Let's see what you two think. Which of the following surfers has won the WSL World Champion title a record 11 times in the sport?
Good Lord. All the surfing that goes on around here.
Yeah, we're a little landlocked, aren't we?
Well, so these guys are in sync. They both picked Rob Macchiato, whatever his name is. Let's see. Are you right? Did y'all win? Question number 10. You didn't. The answer was Kelly Slater. Kelly Slater is considered the greatest surfer of all time, winning the WSL World Championship of Surfing 11 times, including 5 consecutive wins from 1994 to 1998. And I don't hold this against either one of you, because there's no way in the world I would have got this right. But congratulations to Scott and Nick for making that happen. NM5NU and KI5OBD. We got to say goodnight to both of you all the way to question 10. That's absolutely fantastic.
Rusty, that's the first time, right? Have we ever made it to question 10? And by the way, I would have chose Kelly Slater. K5BZI.
That's not the first time, but it is very rare that we make it all the way to question number 10. So it's definitely an accomplishment for sure. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net. We hope you had a great time hanging out with us. The Friday Night Trivia Net is a service of the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK, and made possible through the generosity of people just like you. For more information on the club, becoming a member, or to learn how you can donate, visit us online at n5oak.org. I would also like to thank Kyle, KA5D, for linking his repeater system for tonight's game. If you'd like to see all the fun things Kyle's up to, or just want more information about the KA5D repeater system, visit him at ka5d.com. And before you close your web browser, go check out the BBS, go play some door games. You can also see everything you want to know about the Trivia Net, player rankings, stats, net logs, net check-ins, you name it. Everything can be found right there on the website. You can also submit trivia questions to be used for future Trivia Nets. And don't forget, Tuesday, the DMR Soundcheck Net, every Tuesday at 8 p.m., 441-300. We also have a little Scorched Earth tournament going on if you like blowing everybody up. This is WZ5 VBS. It's time to bring tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net to a close. We're going to send a signal to switch all the repeaters back to regular amateur use, and while they do that, I would like to thank y'all for inviting me into your home tonight. We hope you have a great weekend. Y'all be safe. We'll see you right back here next Friday night for the Friday Night Trivia Net. 73, y'all.
Hey, Ray, they'll be the only two that's got
Scott for going
up
to
to
question
number
number 10 there. Good luck next week.
Scott
5
has got
7-3
number 10
Thanks, Rusty.
before, all the way to all of them. They answered all of them. So these two will be on number 9, and there's no number 9 as of now. There's 7, and then it jumps to 10. So they'll be all by themselves as number 9.
Roger that, man. Roger that. And you won that double. There was a double, but you won it. So who doubled with you? Come on again, please.
NM5NU, I just want to say congratulations to Scott for going to question number 10. That was a lot of fun. And 7-3 from New Mexico. NM5NU.
NM5MU, yeah, man. Thanks for checking in. Sounded good, man, from New Mexico. Yeah, Scott, way to go, bud.
Roger. Thanks, you guys. NMU and BZI. Thanks a lot. That was awesome. That was fun. KF5OB.
Pulling for you.
Great net, Rusty, as always, man. WZ5BBS, we appreciate it. Good times, man. Thanks for hosting.
It's only because you come in late.
Hey, man, I usually don't come in at all. Trivia's not my gag, and but you know, tonight the wife and I came home and she was like, "Hey, let's play trivia." I'm like, "Okay, right on." So we're here because of Allie. Say hi to Allie. She's sitting right next to me.
Thanks for getting us butt in the shack, Allie. We appreciate it.
She says thanks for having us.
She also hard to do the name game with Allie, Bo Allie, you know.
By the way, Rusty, she says thanks for showing up to my 50th. She really appreciated that. As did I, of course.
Oh, dude, that was a blast. Anytime, and yeah, next time I have some people over at the house, we'll get you over there. I've got a great picture of you with the crown on your head, and Anderson with the box of beer on his head, and y'all were in the shack. So I'll throw that. Actually, I'll throw that up in the Friday Night Trivia Net channel so everybody can see it.
Yeah, throw that up. I haven't seen that picture. That'd be great. It was a good time, man. Really, really great party. Appreciate you coming out.
Are there any Modelo left in the fridge?
Man, there's not a lot of beer left in the fridge. So we actually, so we had Saturday night so we had Sunday and Monday off. We had both taken Monday off, so we slept all day Sunday, and then it rained Sunday. So Monday when I finally got out to clean the yard, everything was soaked soaked from being rained on. But man, it was worth it because we had a blast. So thanks for coming, man. Good times, and the pictures look great.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get an Anderson tonight, but he's out in Houston doing stuff and being all responsible and stuff, so I guess he's asleep, or at least pretending he was busy for the weekend, but maybe next weekend.
WZ5 BBS, KF5OBD.
Yes, sir, Scott.
I almost forgot again. You mentioned last night on the net that I came in first last week. I could have sworn it was second. Wasn't it Leslie that came in first? I was just curious. KF5OBD.
Technically, you are correct, but so what I do is I post the graphics that I throw out on the TriviaNet channel, and that's what we go by for that. But then whenever I do the recap the following week, it's what goes into the official logs is what happens. And so I pull out all the people with no call signs, and so that's why that happens. You got to have official call sign in order to be on the books. So that's where that comes through. And it gets a little confusing, but yeah, that's the way that works.
Right on. I'll take it. KF5OBD.
The player rankings is probably the number one page on my website that gets hit. So people like to go see where they stand on that one.
Scott will be on there twice on the elimination round. Let's see, who else? Kent's not even on there. Yeah, he is on there twice. But your numbers are better. You'll have a 10 and a 9, Scott.
Is that a challenge? KI5RBT.
No challenges issued. I was just stating the facts. And it's going to drop a couple of 7s off of there, so there'll just be 2 7s left, 2 9s, and all the 10s. And both of y'all have 10s.
Hey, Rusty, that was a great picks, man. Thanks for sharing. I saved them. Appreciate that. K5BZA.
I don't remember taking the one at Anderson, but that's not saying anything about my state of soberness at the party by any means.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember him doing it, but it's a freaking great picture.
He's the king of the Topo Chico seltzers.
Good night, LBD. I'm going to turn my camera off. Stop me, everybody.